Hello guys, my name is Timon and welcome back to another video of my channel. Today guys, I have a banger for you. Battlefield 7 leaked. So there was a guy actually claimed that to be an employee of DICE or EA, and they fired him for some reason, and he claimed that it was for no reason at all. So he's here now to leak the information of the next game or the next entry of the Battlefield. But apparently the original post got deleted, or he deleted himself. So there was another guy who called Throwaway Snitch. What a name for a leak information. He posted his original content or the leak information on his Reddit post actually. So he reposted the original information that the first guy had, supposedly EA employee, and now we have it here. We are going to read through it and just see what he has to say. So here we have the Reddit post from Throwaway Snitch 12, and it goes like this. Battlefield 7 details. Clarification, this is a 4chan post that was removed. I am not said the employee. I recently left DICE EA Stockholm, and since they fired me for no reason, which is really sus, BF7 is targeting fall 2024/2025. It's only next gen, which makes a lot of sense. Hopefully everyone upgraded until that point. I think one of the reasons, in my opinion, that Battlefield 2042 didn't work, the whole potential of the engine and the game was separated between old consoles and the new consoles, and EA was trying to satisfy everyone. So yeah. It says it's on new engine, but what is the new engine? So as far as I know, it was like Frostbite engine, and Frostbite had a name like Frostbite 2, but they stopped naming or adding number to the engine. They just start upgrading by each game that is coming out. So what does that mean? New engine, new upgraded version of the Frostbite, maybe? I'm not sure. It also says beta in summer 2024, reveal at EA Play 2023, which I highly doubt that they are going to show anything that soon. It continues, BF 2042 support will end late 2023. It can be realistic because as far as we know, they just announced the season 5 for the game, but not more. So maybe possibly this information can be true. And now the juicy part of the information. BF7 details, set in 2020 until 2030. Okay. Specialists return with the class mode available in custom games. I mean, EA would be really ballsy. Like, they would be like, in my opinion, really dumb and ballsy to return a specialist in the next game, because that was the most hated features that they added to the Battlefield games. Campaign is a direct follow-up to the Final Stand, and if I'm not mistaken, Final Stand was one of the DLCs of the Battlefield 4. So if we are continuing the story of Battlefield 4, sign me the fuck up. Focus on stopping Russia from forming. The Pack Wrecker returns as the playable character. Heck yes. Big focus on a huge set pieces of an emotional backbone. I mean, again, sign me up. Multiplayer is at 128 players, which is no brainer because the technology is going forward, especially the Frostbite engine, which is one of the really strongest engine out there. So it's a no brainer. Metro on launch, so the map Metro on launch, planned 7 maps with a big destruction event on each. A destructionable city is planned. Okay, here I call it bullshit. Again, with the specialists returning up there and only 7 maps. So you are telling me they are going to do exactly the same thing? Was the reason for them failing with the Battlefield 2042 with the next game? So see here, I can call it bullshit. Gun customization is pretty much a carbon copy of Gunsmith. I think he means from the Call of Duty games. SBMM being considered and prototyped, which is the scariest part of this whole information. Like honestly, SBMM being considered and prototyped. One of the reasons I stopped playing Call of Duty, honestly, was SBMM, because it was getting so sweaty and they were like really try-harding, and I had no fun at all. Don't get me wrong, I can also be a hardcore player and I'm really good at FPS games, but the point is I don't want to try hard every single match that I'm playing. So that's why SBMM is is a no for me, for especially Battlefield games. It's really scary. Server browse is only for custom games. Again, one of the features that we ask for this game and we are still asking. So if they don't put it in the launch of the next game, the community would set DICE on fire. Battle Royale developed by Ripple Effect. So DICE LA, which called Ripple Effect now, they are working on Battle Royale, according to this guy. Free to play. I hope so. I really do hope so. Why not? Biggest map in Battlefield history, roughly double the size of Verdansk. So Verdansk was the map in 2019 Call of Duty. So it's like double of it. Okay, it's pretty huge. Helis and tanks are gained through contracts and dropped in by air. Big focus on classes. Set in Moscow, your goal is to eliminate all other operators or extract early and return next match with better loot. So something like a Han Showdown, Escape from Tarkov style of the game. Sure, why not? So that was the list of the information that this guy who supposedly worked at DICE EA Stockholm leaked about the next entry of the Battlefield 7, which again is a little bit sus because we didn't get Battlefield 6, so what happened to that? And more interesting part is actually Marcos Leto, the guy who is making the next Battlefield, actually commented and called this whole information bullshit. So do I think this guy actually worked at DICE? No. And this information, this list of information that we got, actually if you go through it again, anyone could come up with this information. Like seriously. So I would not get worried actually for the next entry into the series, Battlefield 7, let's call it. But anyway guys, do let me know what you think about the next entry in the series of the Battlefield games. I'm really looking forward to it. And I love to see what you think. So comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe for more, share the video with your friends, and don't forget guys, keep gaming, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.